After I posted myself in these big, messy twists, I received a lot of DMs showing me so much love, and I promised a tutorial back in January. Yeah, this is pretty late, so let's not waste any time. First things first, of course, I started on clean hair. Once I was finished blow drying, I took some sacred oil and massaged it all over my strands, and then did a second blow dry just to make sure the oil was spread all around so my hair felt good and smelled amazing. It was just a great finishing touch. This is also to show you that I did not blow dry my hair bone straight. So don't kill yourself about the prep. Now, when it came to parting, I used my fingers. I used my fingernails. This hairstyle for me personally looks best when it's very organic. The parting is not as important in the back as it is in the front. So that's why I sectioned out the front and just began to work in the back. You can see here clearly this line is not straight. And I need you to realize that that's okay. Doing your hair for yourself is not easy. So don't beat yourself up about the parting. I'm literally using my fingers for the entirety of the parting for this hairstyle. I want to also point out that braiding and doing hair and twisting and faux locks and all of these things is a feeling. If you can feel your hair and feel sizing and kind of put aside the idea that you have to make a perfect part and have to see what you're doing, it releases some of the pressure and stress for perfection. You do not have to have perfect hair, which is part of the reason that I'm shocked so many people like my twist, because it's very organic. I'm literally using the twist below to part the area for the twist above with my finger. I'm showing you raw footage. Like, these parts are not straight, but that is also a part of the hairstyle. So if you're somebody that knows you need perfection, just get somebody to help you. If your focus is on doing your hair yourself and not having to book someone and just throw some twists in your hair for a quick hairstyle, then keep watching, because guess what? I'm about to tell you the hair that I used. I know so many of you have asked me this as well, and I'm going to share it right after you like the video. So do me a favor and just like the video real quick, and also leave a comment and let me know if you're learning something. Let me know if this is helpful and help me make this page even better for you. All right, let's move on. Let's finally talk about the hair that I use. So the brand is called Lulu Tress, and you can get it in the beauty supply or online. And then there is a comparable hair that I saw in the beauty supply called Bobby Boss Lock and Twist. I never worked with it, but it literally gives the same effect of like blow dried natural hair, very textured. But I'm going to put the picture up once again of the Lulu Tress Drip Curl on the screen just so that you're not confused. So the little white box on the left of the screen is what the hair looks like straight out of the packaging. The braid out is beautiful, but we're going to brush it out. So brushing it out changes the look of the hair completely. When I brush it, I just do it enough that it gets puffy to match how my hair naturally looks. You're going to see when I hold it up to my hair that literally that's my hair. Like, it's kind of crazy. So you don't have to go crazy brushing, but you definitely want to brush it out so that it puffs up a little bit. This also affects the look of the twist. What you're going to do is split your hair in two and twist your natural hair with the synthetic hair in one direction. I am twisting to the right and crossing over to the left. As I go down the twist, I am continuing to twist the individual strands to the right before I cross it over to the left. Sometimes that confuses people, but the main thing is that whatever direction you twist the individual strand in, you have to cross in the opposite direction or the twist will unravel. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to show you from another angle in a few minutes, but as you go down the twist, you also want to make sure that you are using the synthetic hair to hide and tuck away your natural hair so that it doesn't stick out. One thing that I want to also point out is that once my natural hair is tucked away, I change the grip that I have on the hair. This makes the bottom half of the twist a lot looser. The top half, where I want my hair to connect and hold the synthetic hair, I am twisting very tightly and making it secure. Once I get to the bottom, I'm just winding the hair around itself. What you see me doing right now is just puffing out the twist a little bit because, like I mentioned, I like a very lived in, organic, messy twist look. You absolutely do not have to do this, but just for the record, I did this to every twist once I installed it. Now, I do realize that the angle I'm recording from was not amazing, so I pulled my mannequin out for my visual learners because as much as I'm telling you braiding and twisting your own hair is a feeling, how are you going to feel it if you can't even visualize it? So just for visual clarity, hair is a better angle. Take the synthetic hair and twist it amongst itself. This will make it just easier to control. It's not a big deal. Now, you're going to take your hair and just like I did to myself, split it in two. I like to split it at an angle because it also kind of hides the synthetic hair once you do the crossover step. So just like I did, twist each individual leg in one direction. The direction I am choosing that is most comfortable for me is to twist to the right. Once one leg is twisted to the right, I secure it in place and twist the other leg and then cross over to the left. Twist to the right individually, cross to the left. Don't forget, when you are at the top and have to connect your hair to the synthetic hair, you want to make the twisting to the right a little bit tighter. That just locks your hair in and keeps it secure. And as you can see, I am still taking the synthetic hair to cover the mannequin hair and make sure that it's secure. My grip and the crossover will get looser as I go down the actual hair strands and create a nice puffy twist. Notice that I am moving very deliberately, very slow, keeping the grip as I go down nice and loose because I want a certain look. So don't rush through the process. Take your time, and I promise you, you'll get the desired look that you want. So this is what it looks like in the end. And that's exactly what I did for the entirety of the install. The back of my head had 16 twists in it. It is very lightweight, very manageable, and nice and messy. So I moved right along to the front of my head now, where I'm using my pinky nail once again as a comb because I don't want a dead center part. I don't want a very neat part. And that's what I'm creating right here. In total, I ended up with 22 twists, and I'm going to show you again how I twisted the hair in the front. You should be able to tell me exactly what's happening in this video. I am twisting in one direction. If you notice, this time I'm twisting to the left because I want the twist in the front to fall forward. So I'm twisting to the left and then I'm going to cross over to the right. I want the twist in the front to fall forward towards my face. As I cross over, I'm making sure that I twist each individual strand tightly to secure my hair to the synthetic hair and ensure that the twist does not fall out. In a second, once I secure the twist at the base, I stop to just check and make sure that it's going the same direction and it has the same look before I install the entire twist, and then I might have to take it out and do it over. But everything looked good, and now I'm just moving quickly along the rest of the twist because I want to get this over with. You should know this by heart by now because now that the twist is in and looks good and is secure, for the rest of the twist, I am just loosely crisscrossing the strands and not too concerned with neatness because I want the twist to be nice and puffy. And voila, there we have it, the full install, 22 twists in total. Don't you see how my parting did not even matter in the back? Yeah, That's my point. Don't stress over it. The only thing left to do is put a little bit of mousse on the ends. Maybe when you're completely done, you can also use some oil sheen and make it nice and shiny and smell good. But the best part about this style is that you do not have to dip it in hot water. You're done. This style took me maybe 3 hours, 3.5, because I was recording and stopping. But that's it. Now it's just time to go outside and be cute.